I'm Lara Regas, a Senior Project Manager here at Abode Communities. Abode Communities is a nonprofit organization based here in Los Angeles. We design, develop, own, manage, and serve affordable housing properties throughout LA County. Casa Dominguez, one of our really exciting properties, is a 2- and 3-story multifamily project. It has 70 apartments for families. 10% of those apartments are actually set aside for transition age youth, who are young adults who have emancipated from the foster youth system and are ready to live independently.
Coming from foster care, the biggest fear you always have in the back of your mind is, what if I don't have a place to live? So to be able to come here and have an affordable place that's nice and you feel comfortable and you feel at home at is something that, is very dear to me, and that is dear to a lot of the other youth I know we have living here. So my name is Rainisha Bryant. I'm a resident here at Casa Dominguez, and I've lived here since the project opened.
We've also got an on-site childcare center with space for 66 children and a community health clinic that's run by St. John's Well Child and Family Center that serves residents on-site and also the larger community.
I'm Walker Wells, Director of the Green Urbanism Program at Global Green. One of the things we do at Global Green is help affordable housing developers make their projects green. And we do that because we know that green building helps the environment, but we also know that green building helps families by creating healthier and more affordable homes.
I have just really enjoyed working with Global Green. We really have been with them since the very beginning of this project. Once we kicked off the design process, Walker Wells in particular walked us through what it would mean to bring all the different green elements together to create sort of this final product.
Lead for Homes is a rating system that organizes the various aspects of green building, site, energy, water, materials, health, into a checklist and describes for whoever the user is what you need to do to be able to earn certain credits. And if you go through it diligently and successfully, you can earn certification. And if you're very diligent and very thorough, you can end up with a high level of certification. By focusing on the things that provide benefits to the tenants and the owner, saving energy, saving water, improving health, combined with a great site, urban infill location with transit accessibility and services around it, we were able to score very well in the rating system. And then when you bring in the various innovative strategies in Casa, the photovoltaics, the gray water, the design for natural ventilation, we were able to cross the threshold into platinum.
It feels good to say that you're doing something for our environment. It feels good to say, I live in a green building. We have, solar panels on the roof. Like, everyone always sees that driving by. And using the laundry facility here, the water from the washer actually helps water the plants here. So that's great, seeing the full circle of things. They have a cool way of keeping your building cool, so you don't have to worry about having air conditioning. So that's less that you have to pay to be able to have your unit be cool during the summer and warm during the winter. That's another way where I can have affordable living by not having to pay so much money for my gas or electricity.
Previous to Casa Dominguez, we were always really interested in trying to build a great building. And we had focused on energy efficiency here and water there, but really working with Global Green on Casa Dominguez has been really exciting because it's kind of changed the way we think about building in the big picture. It's really created a framework and a great model for us to follow on our other properties and our other projects when we think about the sustainable vision for what we're doing.
What I'm interested in, I think what Global Green is interested in, is showing what sustainability looks like. And of any recent project I've been involved in, Casa shows what sustainability looks like. Probably even more importantly than its LEED Platinum certification is what Casa Dominguez has represented for affordable housing developers across the country, and that it's shown affordable housing can be green, it can be built to high standards, it can be done within a conventional budget. And it's become a standard bearer, but it's also a symbol of the shift in how we build and how we think about what we want from our buildings, that they should not harm the environment and they shouldn't harm us. And bringing together green and affordability is a way to demonstrate what it means to make sustainable communities in a small way in our cities right now. And that's, I think, how Global Green tries to affect change, is we can demonstrate the possible in a tangible way through one project and hope that it has this catalytic effect. One thing leads to another, and then eventually we set a new standard for what's normal and what's acceptable and how our built environment relates to the natural environment.